Alright, we got some parts here. eBay crap, car crap. I'm pretty sure this is off for my car. I'm not sure why they packed that in there for water, I guess. Yeah, they like leaving this stuff out in the water in the rain to get wet. So, I don't know if you watched my videos, but my car got nailed out here, out in front of the street, and took out the whole damn side of it, whole back of it. Ugh. So, we got some rear end damage under here. Drunk driver hit me out when it was parked out in front of my house. So it ripped the rear wheel off. It's just laying up in there on the dolly right now so I could drive it back around the corner. I actually drove it back into here. So it took out the back side, screwed up the wheel, got the back of the door, shoved it all in. Shoved the bumper out this side over here. Trunk is straight, doors are straight. Hood goes up and down, everything's perfect. Came around and hit the front, and it spun the car around and hit this side and come around and hit the front of my car. And then it shoved my car in the back of my dad's truck, which the receiver went right here. And that broke this, I guess. So we got front and rear damage, and they pretty much said I couldn't fix this. So we're going to try to fix it for 500 bucks. Or less. Alright, so the parts I don't have is the control arm, the wheel. The wheel's got a big dent on the backside, so it popped the tire. If I was cheap, I could reuse the tire, but I'd probably get another one, just for I drive fast. So the exhaust is hanging down slightly, but it's basically just tip damage. It doesn't do anything. You see how the bumper took a pretty good hit under there. So I need a control arm and the wheel, a tail light, which I might have. I know I got one of them. I don't know if I got both. I got another headlight and bracket to fix that. I got another fender, another hood, but it doesn't matter. I had that from before. So I got a few parts already. I already had. Junkyard specials. They just got done clearing out all the junkyards around San Diego down here, so most of them went away. They had all the parts I used to get them from. So now we go to eBay. So this is a control arm off of a Buick, which is supposed to be the same as a Cadillac. So it kind of looks like this, and mine's broken. Let's see here. So that's my New Year's gift. I hate getting gifts. So this came out of Alabama. Nice place. Real nice guy talking to me on the phone, making sure I got the right parts. They'll put their shop name on there. Oh well. Good shop. One of the junkyards in Alabama. Yeah, it looks like a control arm. I was hoping to get all the hardware, but they already had it yanked off the car, so I didn't get any hardware. One thing about junkyard, or get stuff from junkyards, always get the hardware. Most of the time it's free and you only need one bolt to pay for, even if you charge it for one bolt. Good job. Half a roll of tape on this thing. Receipt. Everybody on eBay wanted $100.50 to $2.50 for these things. I got a little better deal. got one from Cadillac, or I mean from Buick and not Cadillac. I think it's cheaper. Alright. So this is basically like a Harley. It's got a swing arm in the back of that sucker. So VWs, they go like this. Cadillacs go like this, like a motorcycle. They go up and down like this. So this is where the spindle bolt's on. Your wheel's right here. Now my car, it's missing this piece here. The air shock assembly goes on here. There's a strut that goes on to here. So this piece is laying up in the air in the wheel well, if you go look at my crash video. And this stud here was bent on the shock, but I think the shock's fine because you just shatter all this stuff. These here are shattered. So what I'm looking at on the car, I had the wheel with all the crap on it. This was hanging off the side. I go, what the hell is that? Couldn't figure out what it was. I still don't know what this does because the shock comes off of here. It's like a coilover shock. It's an air shock thing. I have no idea what this does. Oh, they had a spring in there. That's right. The shock and the assist. It's an air shock. It's a hydraulic controlled. It's the touring model, so it's got the sport suspension. Yeah, there's a coil spring here because the sport spring is laying on the ground. Yeah, that's right. So that's where your coil spring goes. So this is where the linkage goes that controls the airbag system. I recognize the ball joint. So I'm thinking the back of my car, there's no damage. Obviously, there's nothing over here damaged because there's nothing mounted to it. These here, I'm sure, just shattered when that car hit me doing about 40 miles an hour there. And so I doubt if there's any damage at all to these mounts up under the frame. What the damage is, when it took that whole wheel and shoved it forward, the wheel well in here moved forward about 3 inches inside the car. You know, on the inside the door there. And that's where the damage is at, but that's cosmetic. That's why I think you can fix it pretty easy. So anyway, that's what that looks like. I have to give you a name and address of this guy. Nice guy. Yep, Bobby's Auto Wrecking. Give him a call, they'll give you a good deal. Alabama. Here's your phone number. It shipped me for 60 bucks. It cost 60 bucks to ship that piece of crap to here. He told me it was too cheap to ship. He had a bad listing. It should have been 75. And I said, well, how about 70? Throw in all the hardware. He said, okay, sounds good. And then they couldn't find the hardware because it was already off the car. So he just said, just do it for 60. Don't worry about it. So, real nice guy. His name was Jeremy or something like that with a J. I don't know where's his name at. Jared. There you go. That guy. Talk to Jared. Tell him I sent you. Nice guy. Anyway, there you go. That'll get the car on wheels, basically. And we'll go from there. All right, let's get the next box.